Sorry I kept you waiting forever and a day, but now we're out here together with nothing standing in our way. Can you feel the attraction?
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So first of all, as always, I just want to say thank you to all the viewers who watched my last video. I am so glad to see you guys are liking my videos, you are really enjoying it and you're learning new things from it. So in today's video, I'm going to show you how to create this look. So I went for a little bit of a vibrant look. Well, I added a little bit of a pop in this look, but you don't have to if you don't want to. So you can totally avoid the second layer of our eyeliner and just carry on with the rest of the look. But if you want to see how to create the whole look, including the pop, just keep on watching this video and I shall see you guys next time. Don't forget, before you leave, hit the subscribe button, and if you like the video, do not forget to give me a thumbs up. I love you all and see you next time. Hopefully very soon. Love you. Bye. Hey guys, so we are going to begin with a bit of a skincare, and I'm going to spray a facial spray on my face. This is this has aloe vera and cucumber, which helps to calm your skin and hydrates it. I've already done my brows off camera. I'm just doing a quick like highlighting of my brows, and I'm using Maybelline Better Than Skin concealer in shade light to do that. And I just got a simple Morphe blending brush. There's no numbers on these brushes, so it's so hard to explain. And for primer, I'm using Milani Cosmetics primer. Now this primer is really good if you are having one of those dull days when your skin is not looking as glowing as you want. It gives you really nice luminous finish. And for my pores, I'm using Farsali's primer. This is kind of like a blur your pore kind of thing. For foundation, I'm using L'Oreal's Total Coverage mixed with Cogendu foundation. I will put the shades in the description box below, and I'm applying that with my Charlotte Tilbury foundation and concealer brush. As mentioned last time in my video as well, this is a very good brush. If you are in the market looking for a good foundation brush, do invest in that. It's going to last you a very long time. I know it's a bit of a pricey side, but it's going to last you a very good long time, so it's a good investment. And to set everything and make sure there's no harsh lines, I'm using my beauty blender. Helpful when I'm doing my eye look, when I know what my base is going to be look like. So for my eye base, I'm using my MAC Cosmetics Soft Ochre. This is their paint part in shade Soft Ochre, and I'm going to set that with my with my RCMA makeup no makeup translucent powder, and I'm using Morphe E22 brush to do that. It's the most fluffiest brush to do this technique. For my eye look, I'm using Dose of Colors Baked Brown eyeshadow palette, and I'm picking up the bone shade from the palette to highlight my brow bone. I'm going to pick up the first lightest shade from the palette, which is going to be my transition shade, and I'm going to apply that on just top of my crease as my transition shade. And I'm using Sigma E40 brush for this, and I'm going to take E25 from Sigma, and I'm going to apply the second shade next, the third shade in the palette, which is the medium shade from the whole palette. I really need to start learning remembering the name. I don't have the palette in front of me, so I'm just like telling you the number of the shade. Now I'm picking up the dark brown shade from the palette, and I'm going to start carving out my outer V. Now I didn't want it a very sharp V. If you wanted a very sharp, edgy, like proper sharp line or proper sharp edge, then go for the technique of putting a tape or taking any kind of eyeshadow box or something and just laying against your eye when you're doing it. I wanted a bit of a like a rounded, that's why I didn't do that. So it's totally up to you how you want to do it. For my remaining of my lid, I'm using Morphe 350S palette. Unfortunately, I don't have a footage of that one on my whole video, which is, I don't know how that happened, but it's the there is no there is no shade numbers or names on that palette. I'm just picking up a really like coppery sparkly shade from the palette, and I'm just applying that on my inner corner and on remaining part of my lid. For my eyeliner, I used Maybelline's gel liner in shade Black is Black. I don't very often use the gel liners. I prefer to use my GLAM liquid liner because it's so easy to work with. But the look I was going for this one, I just wanted a first layer gel liner, and the second one would be the liquid. So I believe you can still do it with the liquid as well, but I wasn't really sure how the liquid on top of liquid's gonna go. That's why I just applied the gel first. And now I have a NYX Cosmetics Vivid Brights eyeliner, and this is in shade orange, and I'm just putting a second, well, it's not a second layer, another layer of a liner. So it's going to be in between the blacks. So I know it's not really easy technique to do it because you have to be very precise, but it's not that tough either. So wherever you make any imperfections, you can go back with the black one and fix it. For my mascara, I've used my L'Oreal Voluminize Butterfly mascara, and now I'm just applying the second base of my foundation. Is just because as I was saying, I'm just applying the second layer of my foundation. That's why I don't do the full foundation in first go, because there would be always some fallout. For the contour, I use my LA Pro contour stick, and this is in shade Beautiful Bronze, and I'm applying the on all the areas where I want to be contoured. And for my, which one did I use? For my highlighter and concealer, I'm going to use my Josie Maron full coverage concealer, and I believe this is in shade beige, because it's really yellow. It's too yellow for my skin tone, but I like mixing this with a bit of a lighter concealer from a different brand, and it just gives me the kind of effect I want for. Because I don't like too bright, but I don't like too yellow either, because if it's too yellow, there won't be any like difference. The areas won't look highlighted, because it will be literally like having your foundation on. So to blend everything in place for contour, I'm using my Sigma 3D Kabuki brush. This is actually a foundation brush, but I like using it for contour because it just made, to me, it just, the way the angle is, I just find it extremely easy to blend my contour with that. And to set and to blend my highlight, I'm going to use my beauty blender, and I'm just going to sponge that everywhere. And I'm also going to use a smaller beauty blender just on the areas which are very not really easy to access with the big one, especially when you have eye makeup already on. It's easy to just do in the corner of the eyes and stuff like that with the smaller one. It's exactly the same as big beauty blender, is just a smaller version. To set everything in place, I'm using MAC Cosmetics C3.5 Studio Fix powder, and I'm applying this on all the areas where I highlighted and concealed. To set my contour, I'm using the Studio Fix powder from MAC Cosmetic in shade NC45. Now these shades are more close to my skin tone, but if you are going to use this product, I will highly recommend you to go to MAC store and just find the one which is close to your own skin tone. Because they are super duper good. They give you such a nice flawless full coverage, and your makeup won't budge for a whole day. And just to sharpen my contour a slightly little more, I'm just using Charlotte Tilbury Sculpt and Highlight palette, and I'm picking up the Sculpt shade from that to use the nose contour and just sharpen the contour on my cheeks. And now I'm just doing my lower lash line. For lower lash line, I'm picking up the dark brown shade from the palette, and I'm applying that very close to my waterline, so I'm really tight lining my lower lash line. This is just, I'm just baking a little bit because I don't like baking that much, but this technique is good when you want to, if you think you have made some mistakes, you can fix it by doing this, especially if your contour is not looking right or something. I felt like mine was not the way I wanted it, that's why I did that technique. For my for my blush, I'm using my NARS Cosmetics blush in shade Orgasm. It's a very nice pinky corally I'm just making up my own words now. Shade. I really like it. Now I'm going to highlight, and I'm using Charlotte Tilbury Gold Bar to do highlight for this look, and I'm using Anastasia highlighting brush to do that. I must say I haven't tried any other highlighting brush for a very long time. Since I bought this one, which was a couple of years ago now, I've just been using this because I find it's extremely good and easy to use. And to give your face a little bit of more extra pop, the tip is apply the first layer of highlighter, then do your makeup setting spray, let it dry, and as it's drying, just put it another layer on top, and then it gives you extra beam. For my lip liner, I'm using my by Terry Cosmetics lip liner in shade Perfect Nude. That's my favorite nude pencil. I don't know how many times I'm gonna say that in my videos, but I just want to tell you guys this is my favorite one. And for the lipstick, I'm using Too Faced liquid lipstick in shade Sellout. It just I wasn't really sure to go with the bold lips or not, but this particular shade went so well with the whole look. It's just completed the whole glam. And for my eyelashes for this look, I use Ardell Beauty's Demi Wispies. I've done that off camera, so I don't have any footage for that. If you want to learn how to apply false lashes, just leave them in a comment section below, and I will probably do like a short video just to show you how do I apply my false lashes. I know at the beginning when you do it, it's not really easy, but it's practice, and then it's super easy. And until you start wearing them every now and again, you will not get used to. You will always feel heavy or too much whenever you will wear it. So that's a tip. And to set everything in place, I'm using my Milani Cosmetics makeup setting spray. This spray is extremely good. It gives me such a nice glow on my face, which was so nice to see. And I hope you guys like this look. If you have any questions, leave them in a comment section below, and I shall see you guys very soon. And my next look will be a romantic pink Valentine's Day special, so keep an eye out for that. Bye.